shit, are we live? Woo! Hell yeah! Oh, happy Friday. Happy damn Friday! Yes, sober dick. Oh, give it up for worthless people in your life. Come on now. Crack a cold one if you got it. Oh my God, welcome to the weekend. We did it again. We got that week out of the way, and we're on to 2 days of bliss. Whatever the fuck you want. Come on now. This program, Jessup Show Live, might seem like it's me getting fucked up in my garage, but honestly, this show is about you. It's about all y'all who zoom in, and you can do that right now. In the description of this live video, we have a link that will connect you to producer Mike, and then you can be on the show. That's what this whole show is about. We hanging with these people. We getting to know everybody. We got a Jessup Show family building. This July, I don't remember the date. Let's see, July 28th. Will be 2 years live from the shop, just like this, hanging with you guys. And we made some pretty damn good friends along the way. So many great regulars. Wheelchair Rick, I think he'll pop in today. Jeremy and Jen Buckland, you know we're going to hear from them. These are our people. Colonel, you know, we go back in time and talk to the Colonel. We got the tent gang from South Louisiana checking in. Those are some rowdy people. I love the tent gang. All of our regulars, you can be a part of it. Click that description link below and connect to producer Mike and join us on the show. Have a smoke, have a drink, get you some. Yeah!
I got high.
Fuck yeah. Success. Cheers. Happy Friday. We have a big announcement. Sober Dicks, while they never do anything when we're here, they just kind of stare at me, fucking point. I don't know what to do. These guys do stuff when we're not live. And the latest thing that they have done, I'm really excited about this. This is a big deal. Just like Joe Rogan, this podcast can now be seen in video format on Spotify. So if you are somebody who only listens to this podcast when the audio drops Tuesday mornings at 4:20, now you can watch. If you're a Spotify person, you can watch. We got video going up on all the new episodes. Good job, Cyberdicks. Yeah. All right, now, let's not waste any more time. Let's get to what this show is all about, which I said, it's you, all right? I mean, is it a good day? Are you breathing? Hell yeah, then it's a good day. Woo! Join us. Let's get producer Mike on the line. Let's see, there he is. Producer Mike.
Hey, everybody. Hey.
Look at that guy.
I'm confused. I do love this song.
Yeah.
But I'm
that
confused.
producer Mike sound.
It is. It's the producer Mike. It's my way, your way of telling everyone that I'm ready to go. And can you see? I am ready to go. Steve.
Are you going cruising?
You went live yesterday. You didn't mention that.
I did. It was a surprise to me. I didn't even know I was going to go.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Sober Dicks just kind of tapped on the door and they were like, can you come out to the shop in like 45 minutes and talk to John Reap and William Lee Martin? These are the big time comedians. I can't even believe they're having my drunk loud ass on there.
Hey, it was a very informative stream talking about the crew. Actually, let me bring that up. I got the I got the background right here. The Sea Amigos Cruise. This is happening, ladies and gentlemen. November 5th through the 11th. It's going to Honduras. I mean, I don't think any of us has been to Honduras before, right? So we got Honduras, we got Puerto Castamea. This cruise is going to be like, there's going to be comedy. Have you ever, now Steve, have you ever even done karaoke before?
I can sing.
You can sing?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you've been in a band.
You know what I'm worried about, though, Producer Mike? I'm worried that I'm going to be the latest asshole in the news that jumps off a balcony on a dare all fucked up, because I'll get ripped on this son of a bitch.
No.
And then one of you assholes will be like, I bet you won't do it. And I'll be like, the fuck I won't. And then I'll be dead and eaten up by sharks in the Honduran Caribbean.
Steve, I'm going to take it upon myself to ensure that you are tethered for the entire cruise.
That's probably a good idea, that somebody walk me around like a small child on a leash.
You bet. Now, that's not to say that when you jump off, we're not going to be able to find you for a bit, and you're just going to be bouncing off the side of the ship for about 300 knots. But, hey.
I mean, I don't even know what a knot is, so, I mean, that doesn't sound terrible.
I don't think I'm using it correctly either. But, man, the cruise is going to have a lot of this. There's going to be a lot of this.
I like that.
Now,
that looks like people are sucking down on something.
Yeah, that's the beer chandelier that you did on the Trailer Park Boys cruise.
Yeah, are you thinking I should bring that?
Yeah.
I mean, that was a weird thing to pack in your luggage.
4 isn't going to work either. We're going to get it up to about 12, maybe a baker's dozen.
We need to get a bigger bucket. Yeah, like a 5-gallon Home Depot bucket.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that had 5 nipples on it, and I like staring at all the nipples that were sucking on it, if you know what I'm saying.
Now, I apologize for my get-up. I actually thought we were leaving tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, your crew's ready today.
Yeah, so that my bad. But we should talk about this going forward. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff.
Let's talk about it real quick right now before we bring our first guest on. Who do we have on deck before I make this little
10 crew? Oh, we had to go.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to make this quick. I'm going to tell you about this cruise, and then we are going to get down to South Louisiana, because I hear it's hot as balls in that tent.
It's hot as balls down there.
Okay, now, the deal on this cruise, I'm just going to be 100% transparent. It might seem like a big money maker for the Jessup Show Enterprise, but I am actually not being paid anything to be on this. This is kind of like a Steve Jessup vacation that you can go on. We are going to have a show, which I will perform on, but, you know, I'm going to be fucked up. So, Royal Caribbean's not paying for that. That's just, we got control of a bar one night. We're going to do a wild show. So I guess what I'm saying is, don't feel obligated as a fan to help me out like I'm going to be making a bunch of money. Only come on this cruise if you want to go somewhere fun, you want to have a good time, and we'll all get to hang up close and personal for 7 days drinking. And I mean, I know you're not supposed to smoke, but I'm pretty sure Lando Smiles is coming, and you know that's going to go down. You know that's going to go down.
I'm not going unless I can smoke.
Yeah, I mean, Lando Smiles will get you hooked up all the time. Anytime, all the time. Lando Smiles will make you smile. Woo! That's a little jingle I just came up with. But that is the deal on the cruise. Don't feel any pressure. No worries. I've already had people email me, man, I'm so sorry. I can't do it. Don't be sorry, man. Just come if you can. It don't affect me positively or negatively. It's just a party cruise with whoever wants to join us. Does that make sense, Producer Mike?
I need everyone to go. I make $50 every time someone signs up. So I'm getting paid.
Oh.
Please sign up. Go on this cruise. It's going to be awesome.
How come you get...
I'm kidding. I'm certainly not benefiting at all. I'm going, Steve. I actually already booked. I called Johnny Pouvet. by going to, you see on the bottom there, Johnny Pouvet?
Oh, yeah, the contact info, dude.
Yep, I actually called him, and then he told me, don't call me anymore, just email me. So I don't know if that was just, might have been something I said. And then, yeah, but I'm all set up. I'm good to go.
Oh, man. Producer Mike, you're officially announcing on today's live show that you'll be there?
I'm going to be there. Now, I don't know if I'm going to have to work like you do. I hope I don't have to work like you do.
This is big news, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't even know this. We already have one taker from the Jessup show crew, and it's producer Mike. And will you get a fun hat?
Oh, absolutely. And if John Reap lets me, I'll do 15 minutes on comedy night.
Okay, yeah. Maybe we can do a comedy night, because what we were talking about on that live announcement is we do have one night of activities that's unplanned. And I was thinking it might be fun of all of our regulars and Reap's regulars, because his podcast regulars, maybe out of that whole crew, there's some comedy takers. Maybe some of y'all want to get up and do some comedy.
Hey, an open mic night. That might be cool.
Right, an open mic night for the fans.
Hell yeah. I love it. And then we could set up a table, not Kill Tony. It'll be different, but John Reap, William Lee,
I like that.
Could be on
we
the
should
table
just steal Kill Tony's idea and do that.
We'll call it Kill Reap, and then we'll just take it. Yeah.
I'm gonna get a hold of the Reapster and tell him that we're gonna do Kill Reap with the fans.
I love it. Now there's another reason for everyone to join.
Yeah. Let's get down to South Louisiana before these people literally ignite into flames.
I'm hoping they can hear us and we can hear them. I had a little audio issue. Can you all hear us down there in South Louisiana?
Look at that. We got Rob and Tabby Cat. Hey, and I got a message. Producer Mike. I'm tight with the Tabby Cat. I know that's Robert's lady, but we talk and stuff, and she said that's her birthday. How about that shit? Am I right, today? Tabby Cat? Is that your birthday?
Yeah, this is what I was worried about, Steve. We can't hear the tent crew.
Oh, okay. Sometimes this shit happens. It's Zoom. I mean, that's a whole part of Zoom. They like to make you work for that shit.
All right. Tent crew, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick you back into the waiting room. And then I'm going to bring you back in. I'm going to bring them back in to see if it fixes their audio.
Oh, you think it's on Zoom. Okay, I got you, Producer Mike. Producer Mike's dropping some technical
Tabby's already pissed, I can tell. Shaking her head. Can you hear us? Nah.
Oh. Tent crew is looking nice and glistening, nice and sweaty today on a Friday. Looks like we're gonna talk to Wheelchair Rick while we sort out the tent crew's audio situation.
Audio is a pain in the ass. Sirs.
Oh my God, we can hear you, Wheelchair Rick, on a Friday.
I hope so.
Man, you look good. You sound good. How about it for Wheelchair Rick, everybody? Coming in strong. Shots of...
Yeah, we got to get that going, Steve.
Shots of Jack and Sprite.
You know what? Fun little fact. If you take that cold and you mix it with a little bit of Jack, it tastes really... No, not Jack. E&J. Regular E&J. The red shit. Tastes fucking phenomenal. Never thought about it. Accidentally did it one night. Came up with a dope ass drink. How are you, man? How are you doing?
Man, I'm good. I feel like I haven't gotten to catch up with you in a minute.
Yeah, been some shit going on, Steve. I sent some bunch of pictures over to Mike. Well, not a bunch. There's a couple of them. I don't know if you got them or not, but so I got what's called these home modifications being done.
Modifications?
Are you turning? Maybe that's who's doing it.
Are you transporting?
Fucking sure the hell ain't no damn carpenter.
Wait a minute. What?
What do you see wrong with that picture, Steve? You see anything on there?
Wheelchair Rick, are you transforming?
No. No. I don't think
Okay,
so.
I'm sorry. I
Let
misunderstood
me
you.
check
I
my
thought
armpit.
you were transitioning.
No, I still smell like a dude.
Okay, good. Thank God. We still have Dick and Balls Wheelchair Rick on the program. Not Vagina Wheelchair Rick.
No.
Let
Not yet.
us
Anyway,
give us
they
a
might
heads
get you
up.
later,
Don't
but-
ever announce that you're pushing your dick in on the show. I'm gonna need to talk to you privately if that goes down. All right, now we're looking at some construction of the still male Wheelchair Rick. What do we got going on here?
So what this is we have home modifications being done by a contractor who came in, and he subcontracts to these other people. They came in, and they literally was like, we'll get your garage up in 3 days. And it was a bunch of Mexican dudes. Like, I'm not saying nothing. They were cool as fuck. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But they were like,
Hola!
you know what I mean? So they got it done in 3 days, but like, bro, there's so many corners cut.
What?
They fucking look at this concrete right here. They poured the concrete, and in between the concrete and the
what is
wall,
that?
there's a board that's fucking popping out. That
what?
this fill sand that they put in, it's literally about to bust through the seams.
Wait.
And he's
Why
like,
is
"Oh,
there
it's
a
fine.
gap there?
Everything's good. I do that all the time." And I'm like,
Why is
"Fuck
there
you."
a gap in between the wall and the foundation?
You tell me, Steve. I've never seen a garage.
They're
built
supposed to
that way.
build the fucking thing on the foundation, not next to it.
Exactly. See, I told you. I fucking knew it.
I think Brad did
so-
this job.
I
Long
mean,
story
is this a
short-
pole barn?
No, this is my garage where I'm parking my $74,000 fucking baby, my Sassy, my van, my Chrysler.
What
Where
the
I
fuck
drive.
is wrong with these ass hairs? Why didn't
You
they?
know what? Once he told me that it was right and this is the way you do it, I do this all the time. Don't worry about it. I got it. I was like, no, I want somebody to look at it and then tell me it's right.
Yeah,
He's like,
another-
just let me finish my project. So I called the fucking township. I'm like, does he got permits for this? And they're like, well, no, we don't even know who that guy is. Let me do some research. And they
Son
still
of
couldn't find his license or
bitch.
anything, which he had to have a license. But long story short, they came over, red tagged this shit, said, stop work. You got to fucking fix that. That's not safe. And then the building inspector said, I wouldn't even fucking put your 2 front tires on that fucking thing.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
What's going to
So now I
happen?
gotta
I mean,
fucking-
do they think that they made shitty concrete too?
I don't know what the fuck this dude's thinking. We got.
I
we
mean,
gotta
you
sit
put
him
the
down.
2
He's under
front tires on
contract.
it, and it explodes into dust. You
Yep.
know that maybe they didn't do their mix right.
Well, I think the concrete's good. The concrete guys were good, but they were just.
Oh, that's
they
a
were
different
probably
crew.
Just like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? We're supposed to just pour it? Like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. Now, what did the inspectors say they should have done?
Oh shit! Can you still hear me? My thing went weird.
Yeah, you're always weird, but what? I mean, you are a little froze up, but I can still hear you. What did they say that was the biggest? I mean, I know it's all a fucking mess, but what did they say they should have did?
Nothing. What the inspector said that they should have done like put some, what is it, like tongue and groove down, and then fucking pushed it in, and then relieved it, and then, you know what I mean.
Because the building was already there.
It was an original garage, but they're just making it bigger.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to understand how the goddamn concrete got inside the walls.
Well, the concrete's not even inside the walls. It's just like a pad that's laying on top of the fucking thing. You know what I mean?
What fucking thing? The dirt?
Yeah, they filled the dirt in with the fucking, you know what I mean, the plywood shit. And he's like, oh, these posts are 4 feet in the ground. They're not going nowhere. These posts are fine. I do this all the time. I'm building, it's a pole building. And somebody was like, dude, even a fucking pole building's got tongue and groove or something if you're going down a slope. Like, what are you fucking talking about? All that's holding that fill dirt in, or that fill sand, is pretty much just what is it, plywood. Non-treated plywood.
What did they do to prep the ground for concrete? Because that'll tell you a lot about. I mean, if some dudes just kind of scrape the ground, throw some. I mean, you gotta do like gravel and compact it, put a vapor barrier. I mean, if you want a good base.
I don't think they did any of that, Steve. To be honest
Yeah,
with you,
you're
I think what he's doing is he's cutting corners to try to get as much money as he possibly can.
Yeah, vapor
the
barrier's
insurance company
expensive.
already gave him 125 fucking grand.
Wait, what?
125 grand.
Yeah. So
I
it's,
mean,
it's the whole project
If
is
I
a
knew
211.
that you had 125 to kick around, I probably would have come in at like 115.
Right. Well, the thing is
And, I mean, I
didn't
would've
have
cut-
any say in any of this. I just had to sign the contract. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I would have obviously cut as many corners, maybe a couple less. And I'm not licensed either, but I would have did a better job. I'm just saying.
Is that 125 grand worth of work over there, Wheelchair Rick?
No,
I mean,
no.
you think
That
that
was,
is? Because I mean,
okay, so
shit,
there's
you could
no, I
buy
can
a
tell you
really,
that.
Projects.
No, I can tell you
really
that.
cool-
projects.
Yeah,
I can
hear
tell you,
could buy a
Wheelchair
really
Rick,
cool
exactly
domain.
what. I haven't even seen the building. I only saw those 2 pictures, and I'm saying you got about 30 grand worth of work done.
So far, I would say maybe it's a little close to that because so far he's done a mast, which they did good. He had an electrician come because we had a big ice storm. He did the generator, which runs off our propane. He had the gas guys come out, hook that up, and he did that quick. So I was happy about that.
Right.
We were happy at first, you know what I mean? But then he started tearing in the garage, and none of this is him. This is his crews that he hires to come do this shit.
Right, he's like a
one
general.
One dude's like, yeah, I'm his brother-in-law. My name's you know, fucking
Yeah,
Dave.
he's
I'm
a
his
general
brother-in-law.
contractor, and he's got fucking 10 lackeys that he goes to.
Yeah, and I told Dave or whatever, I was like, look, bro, I was like, it seems like your brother-in-law's got fucking 15 fires going and only fucking, 5 guys to watch the fire. He's like, no, I try 25 fucking fires going and only fucking 3 guys to watch the fire.
Yeah, and you're like, why did you send him over?
Exactly. This is what I don't understand.
I
Why-
mean, can you
if you're a
stop doing
contractor-
family favors and fucking help your customers out, goddammit?
Right. Well, see, here's the thing. I'm not releasing any of his information yet, until we
okay.
can figure out a solution. If something happens to where he wants to fuck over this shit and he doesn't want to do it right, well, technically he can't. Dude, I'll drag his fucking name through the mud. Nobody in Michigan, Southern
Fuck
Michigan
yeah.
at least, will ever hire this
Listen.
motherfucker again.
Wheelchair Rick, we have 465 subscribers. We will get that word out to every single one of them.
See? Fucking Steve Jessup Army, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, we're going to hang out, Wheelchair Rick. I feel like Robert might be able to weigh in on this. We can hear the tent
Tabby's
go.
lovely voice. I can hear you.
Oh my God! Now, Tabby, we're gonna check in with your birthday situation in a second, but on the heels of this construction conversation, Robert, you seem like you know your way around a construction site. Am I wrong?
Well, I know one thing, man. It sounds like he got fucked.
Yeah, 125 grand, and he's got concrete and weird gaps. Did you see that?
And you can
I've
see the
seen that,
nails sticking
yeah.
out the sides of the boards
Yeah,
and it's doing everything. The
Nothing
rafters.
lined up. Nothing.
Nothing's lined up. The wood ain't treated.
It's not gonna be there that
Oh.
long, Mike.
I mean, I feel like he needs to get down to the fucking slab and start the fuck over.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Because
end
I
up
don't-
getting another $100,000 from the insurance to start
How's
all
that
over
gonna
again.
pass inspection? You
Yeah.
know, whenever the guy goes there, then
Yeah, good point, Robert. And I think he's on top of that because he got the inspector out there and found out the guy's not licensed and they don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Oh, you got a lawyer up now.
Yeah, lawyer up, Wheelchair Rick.
Yeah.
Oh my
Rick.
God, and my favorite's the Tent Gang. It's Robert and Tabby Cat. Now, Tabby, your birthday is on November 6th or 7th?
Yes.
So, I mean, I think you need to give that man next to you a bunch of extra handies and tell him you want to go on a cruise.
Hey,
Give
man,
him stuff on my birthday? What the hell's up with that, Steve?
it's you know what they? Yeah, get the water hose, man.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh, man, son of a gun.
You know it's that season. Shit.
Now, Robert, have you ever been on a cruise?
And I've been on ships, but drilling for oil and working on oil.
Work ships. Yeah, I got you.
You never got to
ROVs and
enjoy
stuff on
himself.
the side of the ships.
Man, this ship is like uneven. Like you can't. It's hard to even think about it. They told us yesterday that it's got 9 neighborhoods. Like they broken the hotel rooms up into different neighborhoods. The fucking thing's so big.
Damn. Got a ghetto?
It's got a 10-story. It's got a ghetto. That's where I'm staying, in the ghetto. Yeah. They told me I'll have to check the engine oil like every 3 hours. and that's part of the deal on the room. So maybe you can get one of them engine oil checking rooms.
I'll go in with the engineer.
Yeah, and now it's got a 10-story slide from the top down to the bottom. I mean, I just can't even really wrap my brain around it. But I feel like, Robert, I don't know if you heard me earlier, I'm scared that I'm going to be one of those statistics that falls off the boat.
Shit.
No, Mike's got you covered with that tether.
Yeah, definitely be tethered. Man.
But I'm thinking Robert would be right there with me. That's just how it would go down, is that me and Robert would be like, the fuck you won't, and he'd be like, the fuck I will, and then we'd both, like, hand in hand, jump up on the rail and be like, fuck you, and then we'd be off.
I don't know about that, Steve. I think Robert and Will would end up being in the hot tub, don't you?
No, I think.
Oh yeah, look at this.
Check that out, yeah.
What is this about?
Dude, it's like 170 kickback.
Oh my goodness. Look how fucking large you guys are in this tub. And Robert, in the least gay way possible, nice work on your legs, really coming together with the muscles and the tan.
How you like that tan, man?
Oh man, it's a solid situation you got. Really, what do they call that, producer Mike? When we put out the bait for the ladies, what do we call that?
Foreplay? I'm not sure.
What is Tabby Cat? What did we just? Is that a thirst trap? Is that what we just put up?
Yes.
A Robert thirst
I thought
trap.
you guys were swimming in beer at first. They looked like you guys were in beer.
Yeah, it does. It looks all foamy, like you got damn filled it up with keg beer.
You figured out some way to use Bud Light, maybe.
We missed our
They just got done replacing the motor, and our AC had went out, so they were up on the roof for about 2 hours. Maybe 2 hours putting
cooking, baking.
They were cooking on top of there, but they got the engine fixed, and we got AC running again. Did I say engine?
Nice.
Yeah,
Good on you.
Motor.
Just a motor.
Yeah. Now, Robert, do you have a supply of R12?
What? Excuse me?
R12, you know, like it's that hard. You talking about ACs, and I'm thinking like, guys like us, we got a little stash, or we know somebody who still has some R12.
No, I was just lucky to have some spare shit laying around, and mechanically inclined to work on shit. Some people just aren't.
Was this a new air conditioner?
No, I went up there and I already had a motor. That I put aside.
Will almost fell off that bitch.
Yeah, Will got his head was a little heavy, almost like one of them little bobbleheads. He went fucking rolling back, man.
Will, that's a great description of Will. Very bobbleheaded.
Here's the Will too.
Yeah,
he couldn't make it today.
Wish you were here, Will.
Will's head gets fucked up before his body does.
I love. Yeah, I like that's.
Yeah. And then his head just pulls him over.
Yeah. Man, we entertain each other all day. Shit, whenever he's around.
Now, I don't know what's making me think of this, but I'm imagining if I caught Will out at the bar, he'd be a hell of a pool player. Is he a good pool player?
I don't know. I never played pool with him.
Robert, do you play some pool?
No, sir.
In a pool?
No, sir.
What?
Tabby, the hat you're wearing says you play pool.
I'll let her play pool pocket.
I can play some pool. I'm not no expert or nothing, but I have played pool.
See, that's another thing we could do there, Producer Mike. We could have some sort of pool tournament on the cruise.
Well, yeah, there's got to be 9 pool tables at least.
Yeah. Now, Tabby, did you hear that Producer Mike said that we ought to have a comedy night for the fans to get up and do comedy? Would you do that? Would you get up and do some jokes?
Damn, I'd have to actually fill out a notebook, get some good ones.
Hey,
but you're a really creative person.
Hell yeah, you are.
Maybe I could write some for some of y'all, because we're putting away for hurricane season around the corner.
Hey,
it's gonna get bad.
You know what, Tabby? I'll make a deal with you. You write up a few jokes, and then during the open mic, I will perform your jokes.
Uh-oh.
Hell yeah, cheers to that.
All right.
Sounds like Producer Mike's trying to get some cheap, easy jokes.
Ain't that right?
Well, I'm hoping Royal Caribbean will give me a little rebate on what I've already paid. So.
Oh, okay, good point.
I want to work for my dinner. You know.
Yeah.
You know, church, you have to sit in your own pew.
There you go. Good job, Rob.
Yeah. Hey.
Now, I know
He's gonna help me.
up in Tennessee. Obviously, you guys know that, but I grew up down there in South Louisiana, so I know the heat. But what is the reading we're talking about that has been brutal lately? What's the worst?
Right now, it's 109 heat index. Right
109.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So it's probably about index 97 with the humidity so
Yeah. And now, I mean, see, people just don't understand. Literally might be one of the hottest places in the United States. And I know people would argue, the West Coast and the desert, it gets up to 120. But that 120 drive versus that South Louisiana fucking wet blanket air is a totally different deal.
Get that swamp ass.
Yeah, you get that swamp ass, and it feels like you're choking on this motherfucking heat.
Yeah,
But I like it. I mean, I remember growing up down there on the Amite River in South Louisiana. I'm going to be a little graphic here, but I used to have this girl that we would go have sex on the Sea-Doo, the 3-person Sea-Doo. And I loved it on the river because she was so hot. She was just covered in all that fucking sex sweat. You know what I'm talking about?
With a blue jean, girl.
Yeah. Goddamn. And then you just jump in the Amite River when you're done, wash off the sex sweat, and start riding the Sea-Doo again.
Shit, never right now.
Have you ever known anybody that fucked on a personal watercraft?
Hey, we fucked on a tugboat.
Whoa, hell yeah! Tugboated up.
That's 2014, remember?
A lot of babies are made on tugboats.
Hell yeah.
Because there's nothing to do. You're just out there cruising up and down the Mississippi River, pushing gravel around. Hey, how about we fuck a little bit?
A little goes
Just
a long
a little.
way, and then start getting a lot more.
That
Fucking that
was
road.
2014 Fuckfest, remember?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah, I do.
that was the hey.
Oh, I have one of y'all's shirts. It says Rob and Tabby 2014 Fuckfest. I bought one of them.
Yeah, get in your on, wash it off. Shit.
Yeah, the shirt does have a lot of stains. Good point.
Okay.
I guess that's part of the deal when you buy a 2014 Rob and Tabby Fuckfest t-shirt.
You know what happens to shirts after 2 o'clock? They used for something else. You know?
Oh, jizz rag.
A lot of mustard.
Yeah. I mean, even if the girl's not there, I'll use it that way, you know? Sometimes you don't have a towel handy.
What about that shower curtain, Steve?
Okay, now what are we talking about?
You said you use a shower curtain.
Yeah, we got to spread a shower curtain out and use an entire jar of baby oil.
That's what you said.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
No, y'all ain't done it yet. You would be
No, we will.
transformed.
We will. How about
You could
that?
do it right now with all that goddamn Louisiana sweat you got going.
Shit, man, look at that, bro.
Because the whole point of the shower curtain, baby oil, olive oil, whatever you got, mayonnaise, is to get slick.
Little musty.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah, mayonnaise is the slickest thing in your fridge if you are out of lube.
Yeah.
That would work.
I mean, I'm just
Pretty much
sharing
oil.
some of my tips.
Boy, talk about making.
Mayo is not a good choice, Steve. Sorry.
Ain't that how they make
Oh,
that?
yeah, that might cause some imbalance in the vagina yeast situation. You got to be careful if you start sticking food products in there.
Thank you, Dr. Jessup.
Thank you.
Foam up. Oh,
So y'all gonna get a 5-gallon bucket that gravity bong?
yeah.
Oh, man. Have you ever sucked on one of those?
Yes.
That's so
32
fun.
Ask you.
I like to have either a heavy flow to suck on, or have it pumped into my mouth at like a couple gallons a minute.
You heard it here first, folks. Steve Jessup likes a heavy flow in his mouth.
Yeah, I do. Rob, here's a good idea, because I know South Louisiana, you know boats, okay? So what you do is take that bilge pump, okay, on your boat. You take that bilge pump and you put it, in the beer, whatever. It could be a pitcher, bucket. It doesn't matter. And then it just jams it down your throat.
Man,
Like the jet stream.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Yeah, it gives it to you whether you want it or not, which I think is nice. Sometimes you need to be raped in the mouth by beer. That's a quote. You can put that on your wall and stencil if you want. Sometimes it's good to get raped in the mouth by beer. Steve Jessup. 2023.
Well, Tabby took off, Steve, so let's...
Oh, my God.
Oh,
all right, hang out, Robert. Y'all go get
Canada.
some cool AC. Come back for the sign-off.
Home and native land.
Looks like we're going to Canada, according to producer Mike.
Our friend Keith Hill, Steve. Keith is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Back with the PBR.
Fucking A, Keith. You can get PBR in Canada?
Oh yeah, the good stuff right there.
Okay,
buddy.
now your
5.9.
can
Well, we
is
got
different.
French
You got a 5.9.
You see,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You see
Strong
the
beer.
How
and it's
come
French.
they trust y'all more with alcohol than us?
I don't know.
What the fuck, Canada?
I don't know, buddy. I don't know what to say, Steve.
Yeah, we can't have nice things, Steve.
I
It's
mean,
good beer too.
I think our PBR is 5.0. They got a whole 9/10 on us up in Canada.
I don't know what to say. I
Do
think we have
you
to put a little
feel
kick-
9/10 drunker than me?
I guess. But it's good. It's delicious.
I mean, because I'm drinking a High Life, and that's a 5.0 down here, like a
Well,
Mustang.
I'm gonna have to send you a 6-pack down to Tennessee.
The 5.9s?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I would love that. Now, now we know a lot about Keith, our Canadian friend. If you're just meeting Keith for the first time, let me fill you in. Keith, are you smoking your own product?
I'm still smoking my own product from
God
last
bless you,
October.
Keith.
You are a god.
Now, isn't that part of the excitement of growing? Is if you can figure out how to grow just perfect enough. I mean, because people do this even with their vegetable gardens. They throw tomato plants out there, and then next thing they know, they're giving fucking tomatoes to their neighbors. They're like, I don't know what to do with this shit.
I just do that for camouflage. I grow tomatoes for camouflage. I grow my plants to smoke.
What?
That's it.
Color.
Yeah.
And,
now, Lando Smiles tells me that tomato plants next to weed plants is a bad idea because they get bugs.
Well, I keep a good eye on them. I visit them every day, talk to them every day.
Okay, yeah. Now, what is that about? Because also, one of our favorite regulars, Jeremy Buckland, likes to talk to his weed plants. And I also, after hearing this, in the last couple of days, I've felt inclined to talk to these bitch-ass sluts. Now, why do you talk to your whores?
I'll tell you why. When I was just starting to grow, and I went to see this old fella, and when I went to his, he goes, "Come and visit me, and I'll give you some pointers and this and that." So I go and visit him, and he's sitting out back on his lawn chair, facing his weed plants, and these things are huge, by the way. Like, these things are massive. And he's sitting there, and he says, he was sitting there talking. I was wondering who the hell he was talking to. And he says, "I talk to my plants every day, and look." He says, look at my beautiful plants. And there you go. You got to go there and give them some encouragement. That's it.
Oh, you do? You're positive? Is that what you do? You're positive with them? You're
I'm
like,
a positive person.
what that now? What an average
THC
conversation with your plants is pretty uplifting, is what you're saying?
No, I don't know. Not really. I guess it just sound stimulates them. That's it, you know.
Now, can you get? Because I'm trying to learn. Is there a way, a tone, or like? Because like I've heard like when you talk to dogs, if you do the thing up like where you go, you good? You want a treat? You want a treat? The dogs love it. Their ears perk up. Is there a way to talk to plants?
No. There's no way to talk to a plant. You just talk.
I like to do this with my plants. Sometimes I'll bring my breath and my voice way down low,
Right.
and I will threaten the fuck out of them. You know,
Plants
so I
love
won't be nice.
ASMR.
I'll be like, you motherfucking cunts. If you don't grow some motherfucking goddamn buds.
Well, I don't know. I always do
You don't
really
do that?
good. I always get at least a couple pounds every year. You know,
fucking
and
slut. You better give me a motherfucking pound. Is that bad?
You
I
don't
mean, is that a bad tactic? Yeah, and like
No.
producer Mike is showing right now, I like to flip my. I'd go down and I'll flip my pants off. I'll show them my ass and balls.
Yeah. Well, you can do whatever you want.
What, Keith?
Hey, speaking about garages, I'm building a garage, and I'm in the midst of building a garage myself right now.
Not with
But
that
I
5'9", you're not.
I just submitted my
Garage building
plans to the city hall the other day, actually.
So you're doing it yourself. Like, see, Wheelchair
yeah,
Rick had to reach out and ask for help, and this guy's
I
got
wish I
his
was-
dick about 7 inches up into Wheelchair Rick's asshole right about now. He's
Right,
going for the
no,
full
I
12.
wish I lived closer to the guy. I
What?
would go and help him out. I'd go and fix his problems for him. But
Would you take that guy's dick out of Wheelchair Rick's ass?
I would with a 2x4.
Fuck him.
Well, Keith, backing up Wheelchair Rick.
I like it.
To my nosebleeds. I back him up to my nosebleeds.
Look at that, Wheelchair Rick. You got love in a whole nother country where, I mean, he's out there he's cussing his plants out and stuff. Fucking A. Wheelchair Rick approves. Keith.
Appreciate
Yes.
that, Keith.
And I have been a loyal fan. I've been watching the show every week. I haven't missed a show yet because you guys talked about me 2 weeks ago. I said I got it. I told my old lady, I said I gotta go back on.
Yeah,
Ryan,
man. Sometimes we talk about you when you're not here. I mean, we had one of our most epic episodes ever with you when we went into the Matchbox basement.
Oh yeah, I wish. I'm in my toy room right now. In fact. Yeah.
Hey, Keith, not to burst your bubble or anything, but Steve.
What?
I told you so. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. Chad, Alan, Head Knocker. Who else hasn't been on the show for a while? Well, if we mention their name, Keith came back because he heard his name.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Oh, producer Mike, are you just saying people's names so they'll come back on?
Yes, Alan, Chad.
Oh yeah.
Head
Now
Knocker.
Alan is the dude who lives in his camper in the parking lot of a Walmart.
He's got to call back. We got to get an update on him.
Another thing too, I also watched John Reap's show.
Okay,
And-
yeah, we have a lot of fans in common. We,
Right.
yeah, I mean, me and John should just, you know.
Jackson loves John Reap.
I was about 50-50 on the trip.
Okay.
But now I'm about 90%. I'm going to be seeing you guys in November.
Okay.
Is it because I'm going? Is it because I'm going?
I think I might make the trip.
Now,
I'm
I mean, it might be producer Mike. You could have pushed 5'9" Keith over the edge.
Yeah, I think so. I like
Now,
it.
if you come aboard,
Right.
I mean, this might be just obnoxiously asking for too much, but could I expect some kind of Matchbox?
Yes. In fact, I'm trying to work on it right now because I heard you mention about the Suburban the other on the last show.
Man, I had an 88 square body that I
love
just
those.
got rid of recently. I didn't, and I kind of regret it.
I'll have to email you because I do custom work too. So I make if I see if you give me a picture of your truck, I can make that truck.
What? Come on.
Yeah.
How can you do that?
Because I got a Master. You should just see.
You have a square body Suburban Master?
But what year Suburban do you
An
want?
88. Well, I mean, they
Okay.
made the same style for almost 12 years.
I know, but there's not too many die-cast companies make that. I think Hot Wheels did a thing way back in the early 90s of an 80s. They did a 3 or 4...
a Suburban?
Yeah, it's the only time, and there's 4. There's 4 in the set. It's a 4-set Suburban. If you type it in Google, Hot Wheels...
I could buy it?
It's like... You can buy there's a 4 Suburban set. And there's 4 different paint jobs.
Hey, now, can you help me with something? Because you just said something that triggered a question in my mind. Matchbox and Hot Wheels, are they not the same?
Well, Matchbox was really early. Back in the 50s, they started, and because they used to be Lesney, and then Lesney got bought out by Matchbox. And now Mattel, who was like the
big toy maker,
he bought Matchbox out. So now, if you see a Matchbox, there's a little Mattel stamp in the bottom corner.
Okay, now here may be what I'm really trying to figure out. I would have had Matchbox cars in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah,
and I feel like whenever I go look at them in the store now, like if I look at them in Walmart, and I know this seems like something like you would be upset, and they're like, why would Steve? This is like really deep in the weeds, but their wheels are different, and it really pisses me off.
Yeah. They change every...
Their wheels look cheaper.
5
like they
6
look
years.
better and more thick and like more durable. Like you could play rougher with them.
You know what? I wouldn't say it. I say the new Matchbox wheels look a lot better now.
Do you think I'm thinking of Hot Wheels? And that's what I have confusion about, and that's why I asked you if they're the same or different, because when I'm in the store and I see the wheels don't look right, my brain goes, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's Hot Wheels.
Right. Well, it's both. It's Hot Wheels mostly with the wheels. I would say Matchbox is pretty good with their wheels.
Okay, we are deep in the weeds of Hot Wheels Matchbox.
Keith, I want to know, can I get a good set of white walls on a Matchbox?
Yeah, what are the white wall versions?
Might be 1 or 2. There might be 1 or 2 Matchbox with white wheels. It's not too often.
I'll check you.
Dude, that would be rare. That one's worth something. That's what he's saying, Producer Mike. If you got white walls, hang on to that.
I didn't mean to have him fall off his chair.
No,
he's got a white wheel. He's going to get a white wheel.
I just bought one the other day, and I thought it had white walls, but it doesn't. It just has a silver rim.
Yeah, you're drunk, so it's okay.
You know what? He's barely into 159, Producer Mike. Why don't you cut him some slack? Keith,
I love Keith. I'm glad he's back.
What kind of... do you think I'm a Hot Wheels guy or a Matchbox guy? And then what kind of car would you think would be good for me? Besides the square body, because that's a fucking hit right there.
Yeah, I do love the square body pickups or a square body Suburban. Either way.
I would take now. I bet you they made a bunch of the Fall Guy.
I got some Fall Guy stuff. I got some really cool Fall Guy stuff actually.
Before that would be my one wish or request before we part ways with you up there in Canada's getting
right
higher on your own supply.
I should grab my Fall Guy truck.
Grab a Fall Guy before we go, and we'll see a Fall Guy.
All right.
I don't even know why, but man, that truck is becoming more popular as time goes by.
Look at that. That is hot. That's hot.
See, that's the Fall Guy truck right there. 1982.
Now, can you really bring it in so we could see the wheels? Because it looks like they got the wheels even correct. Those aren't even Hot Wheel wheels.
No, this is Greenlight. This is another company, Greenlight.
Oh, that's another.
Oh, interesting.
See,
okay.
Green
there
Light.
it is. Yeah, Greenlight Hollywood. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, now, my
that's
Suburban was very similar to that brown and tan package that's on the Fall Guy truck.
That's a nice. It's cool. It's with the roll bar in the back. It's a really cool truck.
My Suburban did not have the roll bar because it had a roof.
That Stacy Gears guy, he did a remake of that Fall Guy truck on his show.
Yeah, a lot of people do. I think on Power Nation, that's a thing I watch sometimes where they work on trucks. They just did a Fall Guy truck where it's like...
There's a few of them that do it.
Yeah.
Like I say, Stacy Gears did it on his Gears show or whatever his name.
Hell yeah. Well, fucking A, man. I mean, if you can bring a fucking square body and come out on the cruise. I'll have
please. I wanna meet you,
you know,
man.
one of these hookers on the ship service your wiener.
I'll be fine.
Tell your wife that there, Keith.
Well, I'll have to let her.
See you next week, buddy.
Yeah, good to see Keith again. We haven't seen
Hell
Keith.
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, man. This Jessup Show live podcast, it ain't about me. Man, we're checking in with people all over the world. Look at this. We got the Colonel on a Friday. Tip of the hat. Peace out.
Respect,
Like
respect.
it. Colonel, what's happening? You look great in red.
Yeah, I've got my Remember shirt on.
Never
VHSs, floppy
forget.
disks, cassettes.
I don't know. It's something
Yeah,
about the
cool.
red neck, you know, right here, and then the black hat. You look like devilish.
There you go.
I did play 18 holes yesterday at Ballard County Golf Club in Kentucky.
Oh my
No,
God!
Josh
you know how
was
to
an
do that?
elitist.
What?
Huh?
Producer Mike, I think I stepped on you. What'd you say?
I was gonna say I didn't know Josh was an elitist. He plays golf.
Oh, I mean, I didn't think he would be able to swing a stick without, you know, hitting the bystander.
I'm a drummer. I'm a drummer.
All right,
Oh,
Josh.
no.
Hey, what's
I
your
did.
handicap, buddy? What's your handicap?
Last time it was a 98, and then time before that was 93. So I'm keeping
Oh my
down
goodness! All right.
down in the
Well, full
bottom.
disclosure, I was just making fun of you, Josh, and you
I
know what we
mean,
do on the show.
Josh-
I am a golfer as well, and you are a better golfer than I am, my friend.
Yeah, I mean, but I
Much
shot,
better.
I shot a 260 one time, so all of you can suck it.
I
That's a
did
lot
that
of
my first
12s,
day.
man.
I did that my first day.
What are you talking about? That's a good score. I mean, anything higher, you guys got 70, I got 260. I'm the winner.
260, yeah, but that means you didn't get any of your balls in the
What?
hole the whole round. That means you took
No.
12s on everything.
Oh, son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, there's rules.
I don't
dude.
know.
You didn't
I don't
follow
know
the
how it
rules.
works. I just thought I could be cool with you guys. I don't
gotta
play
lie.
golf, man. I can't afford no goddamn golf sticks.
Hey,
What?
if you go online to Amazon, a lot of ex-wives sell their husband's clubs, and
That's
there'll be
sad.
like a $2,000 set, and you'll get it for like.
I have never thought of that, Josh. That's
Josh.
a great idea.
Josh, now, I mean, how's this conversation going to look when I'm on the tee box and the dude next to me, I'm like, can you believe this fucking dumb bitch ass raped this guy out of every dollar he got, and I got these golf clubs. How about that shit?
I've seen it on the course a couple of times. Trust me.
I mean, I wouldn't feel good about that. I would almost want to buy those golf clubs cheap and then bring them back to the man who owned him and take a picture with him and send it to that fucking trifling ass bitch and be like, yeah, hooker, he got his clubs back for $50, you stupid cunt.
You know, that's a good idea. And that's something that people should hop on right there.
Yeah, look out for the fucking dudes who are getting fucking kicked in the balls. I don't feel like that happens enough. I mean, a lot of times when you run into a dude out in the wild who's going through the divorce, we don't really rally around him. We just go, man, that sucks, because everybody's been through it. But that motherfucker needs a hand.
Yeah, he does.
You know?
He needs, yeah.
He needs somebody to buy those clubs back and bring them. So how many fucking ass-raped dudes clubs do you have?
I know I have one because I bought it off the internet, you know, whatever. But it was a $400 used club, but I got it for $20. Like they had like a minimum on it.
I feel like she was just doing that to spite him because she could have gotten a lot more.
Oh yeah. Oh totally.
I mean, she probably wiped her ass with that $20 bill.
Or lit a fucking stogie or a blunt.
Probably.
Carrying on like that, you know?
Carrying on like that.
Carrying on
Josh.
like that.
Josh, was that the Jet Stream? Was that the Jet Stream I saw you?
Yeah, how are you enjoying the stream?
Okay, so I have 3 carts in the son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of notes because this is my end cap. So I'm going to do one of these little bastards for the good sponsors at Hamilton.
Yeah, they're great. We love those guys. They've given us lots of great gifts to give out to you guys. And you can get a hookup if you use Jessup at checkout, 15%. This is their newest thing. It's called the Jet Stream. And it literally, kind of like we were talking about earlier, where you have a pump the beer into your mouth. This thing just shoves weed down your head.
It's a handheld hookah. I'm sorry, a handheld gravity
I'm going to
bong.
send mine. I got one, and I'm going to send it to producer Mike. And I'm kind of regretful. I know I said that a long time ago, producer Mike, but it's coming to you. I'm regretful because I love this fucking thing. I mean, it literally just shoves weed into your head, whether you're inhaling or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, the guy that wrote the Space-Time Continuum that was in a wheelchair. What was that dude's name, producer Mike? That was like...
that was Ironside?
No, what was that dude? He was real smart, and he came up with space theories.
Oh, yeah. Wheelchair Rick. Wheelchair Rick did that.
The really smart guy. He needed the jet stream to just shove
Stephen
weed.
Hawking.
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking would have loved the jet stream. It just shoves weed down his throat, and he just sits there and goes,
I honestly do think, now that you're talking about it, I think if he would have got a good enough hit, he would have went from like to I think this is,
dude,
and then you come back down.
What if he sat up for a fucking second normal after a big fucking jet stream rip?
Man, I'm
Come on.
telling you. Alright, so here's my notes for my end cap. I think I have a good title for this episode. It's called Teen with Morning Wood is Complicated on a Cruise Ship. And like Mr. Keith, I was like, I got the email, and I looked over it, and I seen your country-ish with Mr.
With
Reap.
Mr. Reap, yeah, hell yeah.
Very, very well done, yes, sir. And I was like Keith, I was like, I can afford it totally. I was like, well, yeah, it'd be cool to hang out with the regulars and maybe some new people and just
maybe producer Mike will come is what you thought, and then you heard he was, and you were like, now my dick's hard.
Well, no, my dick's not hard. My dick's not hard, but as an aspiring comedian, I've always had
you can be all over open mic.
In my head, so
dude, we need to. Maybe it's not even. Maybe none of Reap's people want to do it. Maybe it's just the Jessup Show open mic.
I mean, it would. We would probably highlight the damn thing. I mean, we
probably so. I mean, I love Reap, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna launch the first shot and say the Jessup Show fans, while much smaller, are cooler. Okay.
I think that's it.
I mean,
who used the promo code?
They drink Sundrop on the Reap's Peeps show, but we drink Sundrop and tequila while smoking a fat J. Hello.
And see, think about it. As one of the OG 22ers, I've loved seeing this thing grow, and I look forward to it every week. And I'm happy to have everyone from all walks over the world. We've got great sponsors. We've got Two Kings. Whoever would have thought, Steve, back then in the Patreon days that we would be sponsored. Okay.
Did you get anything in the mail from those guys?
I got one from you. Yeah.
No, but did they send you any? Because producer Mike, am I wrong? But didn't they say they were going to send out some gifts?
Two Kings Glass?
Oh, from Two Kings.
Yeah, remember when they were on like a week or two ago, they said we're going to send some stuff out.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Let me look back on that. I don't know if we actually...
Because I don't know if I've heard any of the regulars go. I've got all this Two Kings ashtrays and stuff.
No, I know there was some things that went out. I know some things went out.
Okay, well, we're going to check in with them.
Yeah, we'll check in with them again. But yep.
Josh, good to see you on a Friday. We're going to jump over to the one and only legendary Eddie Weber. Ladies and gentlemen, on a Friday. Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, we dropped something. Eddie Weber. Oh, my God. This
Holy
man
shit.
is a
Dude,
professional.
what are you drinking?
Cheers. Got some Jim Beam. Now, I heard via you gave me a call and a message and a text and a pigeon transport message as well about how fucked up you got last night because it was bad weather. You couldn't get out there and do work, so might as well get fucked up. And now we're just rounding it around again.
Polishing it back off again.
When did you start polishing today for the unprofessionals in the group?
Probably about 1:30. 1:30 is about when I knocked off today, so we went ahead and just picked up
you
bottle on
actually
the way
did
home.
work today?
Yeah, well, I mean, kind of. All we really did was just go snatch some trees off some houses and whatnot.
What?
Yeah, trees falling on houses. We had tornadoes rip through the shit last night.
I know, but you got a tow truck. That's part of the gig is trees on houses?
Oh, man, anything I can hook a winch to and make $1, you best believe I'm going to be on that shit.
Fuck, I didn't realize that as a tow truck operator, there were things besides cars.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And speaking of cars, though, man, what's up with that? You got rid of the 454?
Yeah. It's sad.
Man, it's a sad day.
I know, but I mean, I wanted to make the 454 better, but isn't it better if I would just go ahead and put a goddamn modern LX platform in there? I mean, wouldn't I be wasting my time with the 454? I mean, isn't it limited? I heard you. I mean, it's hard to get a lot of horsepower out of that motor. Maybe you could get 500-600.
Yeah, but I mean, the motor itself is just mainly, it's a torquey son of a bitch. You know, it caps out on power pretty quick.
Yeah.
But it'll pull the fucking house down.
Oh, man, it'll fuck you hard.
Oh, yeah. Now some high school kids probably got it and fucking chicks in the back seat and stuff.
No, I sold it to an old dude up on the northwest coast who had a Suburban that he loved on a platform that he loved. 4-wheel drive, big wheels, but the body had gone completely rusted. So he's going to take my body, pop it,
swap it over,
put it right on the body of the one he already had decked out from the engine and the bottom down.
Hell yeah. Hopefully he can just keep the salt off of it from corroding that one.
Well, that was a really special 88 square body I had because I got it from a 96-year-old dude in California who died, and he owned it for the last 20 years of his life and kept it in a garage. So the paint was perfect, the seats were perfect. It was like a fucking time capsule. And all he used it for was pulling a camper. And he had other cars for the rest of his life. So it was an 88 that I bought probably in 2010 with 80,000 miles on it.
Damn, you can't get much better than that.
And I mean, I really didn't put that much on it. The guy who got it from me got a great deal as well. I mean, it was maybe $110 on the original motor and trans. I didn't do anything to it but change the wheels.
Yeah, it's still got a lot of life left in that. Especially, like I said, and that's why I like
clean.
those 454s.
Still had chalk marks on it, Eddie.
Damn. That's what I'm talking about.
On the frame rail underneath had assembly line chalk marks.
Yeah, the production lines.
Fuck yeah. Now, what is this we're looking at here?
That's some Florida shit right there. That's my homie's F-250 with a stripper pole hitch.
Huh.
What does it say on the back bumper?
No fat chicks.
Yeah. Now, I built one of those for my lawnmower.
The Freedom Rider. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, the Freedom Rider.
saw
Now, what
that
did
one.
he use for his stripper deck? Because I keep it light and manageable. I use fucking aluminum, you know, with the beads in it. What do they call that shit?
With the beads in it?
You know,
I'm not
like
real
the
sure.
fucking crosshatch. What do they call that stuff?
Oh, the diamond plate?
Yeah, diamond plate aluminum is what I use.
No, I got you. Yeah, that was just an old.
Give that
tabletop,
bitch some grip.
I think.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I think that was it. I think that was actually his wife's kitchen table, and they just sawed it up and fucking mounted it on the shit.
Oh, so it's wood?
Yeah, that's a wood one.
Okay, now that's not a bad idea. I think wood is good. Now the steel bar is obviously attached to the receiver.
It's actually, I don't know if you can see it, but he's actually got it sitting on a hub, so the whole pole can actually still spin and whatnot.
What? That's the fucking shit there, because those bitches need a free pole. They'll get pole. They'll get pole burn if they don't have a free pole.
I'm telling you, man, and a pole burn bitch is not gonna jump on your pole.
Have you ever, Eddie Weber? Have you ever given a girl pole burn?
Never, you know.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
You know, what can you do?
You're an idiot.
Only
I mean,
matter of
I've
time,
tried.
ladies and gentlemen.
I've had a couple girls go, slow down. I'm not going anywhere. You're giving me pole burn. You ever do that? Do you ever get so excited to have sex with a girl that you're just like, oh my God? And she's like, hey, motherfucker, you got it. Relax.
Yeah, man, all the time.
Because you're like, this bitch is going to leave if I don't get this bust this nut soon.
Yeah. Well, you know, animal race car drivers, so I always try to finish first, you know?
Yeah, that's a good call. Get in the fucking front lines.
I'm efficient, man. I got shit to do.
Yeah. Hell yeah. What a great visit. Eddie Weber on a Friday hangout. He's got shit to do. Busting nuts. Look at this. One of my favorite regulars. Like I said, this show is about y'all. It's fucking Jay Marigi. Hey, man. Jay.
What's going on?
How the fuck are you doing, man?
Oh, man, in a very exhausting week.
Yeah.
But it's the weekend, baby. We're here with the regulars, with you.
The reason I'm checking in with such a fucking heavy tone, Jay, is because we drink and smoke on a Friday with all y'all. But we know when somebody's going through some fucked up shit in their life. And I think you're in the fucking thick of it, if I had to guess. Because this shit don't resolve itself easy when you find yourself living in an apartment. God damn it, how the fuck are you? You surviving this goddamn bullshit?
Yeah, I'm surviving, man. I'm surviving. I learned how to be on autopilot. You know what I mean? So
a what?
I don't let it fuck with me.
You gone on autopilot. Well, that is what they like to call, you know, people talk shit on me about drinking and smoking. That's what they call coping mechanism.
Yeah.
So you just gone fucking numb on the deal is what you say, right? And if you don't know, without getting into the nitty gritty, and I don't even know, I'm just assuming Jay, our good friend Jay's life is upended and he's going through what goddamn 50% of all men in this country go through, having your fucking shit fucking turned inside out.
Inside out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how it feels. It feels like your goddamn life is a protracted asshole.
Correct. It feels like my head went right through my ass and we're pink.
Yeah, and the funny thing about this, without again getting too up into your fucking dirty laundry, and I could say this from firsthand experience, when it first goes down, honestly, you're in fucking disbelief. And I would argue, for me, the first 6 months of my life imploding, I kept a pretty fucking good face on. Like, I didn't give a fuck. And I even believed that I did not give a fuck. And then slowly that shit crept in, and the next 3 years of my life were fucking hell.
Hoping it's not like that.
Yeah, I hope it's not like that either. I'm just acknowledging that this state of mind where you're in survival mode. Am I right?
Yeah, man. I wake up, I go to work, I come home, I make dude, I sit down every beginning of the month now, like I did just last week, and I look at my bills, I make sure I'm caught up, and I put it away.
God bless you, Jay. God bless you.
Yeah. Now, one of my favorite things after my life imploded was the 27 to 29-year-olds that I started imploding their vaginas. Have you had... Have you started imploding 28-year-old vaginas?
You know what's so funny? That those old vaginas are guilty. Massive holes right now. Or
yeah, no, I'm really. That was just at the beginning. I'm being honest. It was kind of a spiteful fuck you to my old ex to just pound out some young ones.
What does he say? Suck dicks and help!
Yeah.
Suck dicks and help!
Yeah. And I would literally go, "This is for you, you fucking piece of garbage," as I was jizzing on a 28-year-old's back. If I'm being honest.
Jesus H. Christ.
I know.
Producer Mike, am I sharing too much on a Friday?
Yes, you are, sir. You are sharing way,
I think people like it when we're real.
Way too much.
I mean, we're real. You're being real, but all in all, no, I haven't had the chance to venture on some new puss because everybody out here is for everybody. And I'd rather take my time before I have to jump in with somebody who's been with everybody.
Yeah, so. Maybe the move, Jay, because I remember this very clearly now. My first piece after the explosion, if you will, was out of town. So maybe that's the move. You could go out there to Vegas, get a hold of Producer Mike. I mean, Producer Mike has a roster of proven hookers that you can pull from. And I'm sure here on the Jessup Show podcast, we can put together a new pussy fun pool. We could probably get a couple $100 together for Jay Morales.
My plus one on the cruise is a full-on hooker.
That's
Las
true.
Vegas.
We could possibly put the word out now by November. Maybe a Jay Morales fan who watches and is ready to give Jay some of that stank will come on the cruise. What do you think?
Well, Jay has given up, I think.
Oh. We exhausted Jay. Let's go, while Jay pulls his dick out of his ass, let's go to Jeremy and Jen Buckland all the way on the east side. Look at the fucking mustache on this guy. Jen, do you love it?
I do love it, yes. How could you not love it?
It looks dirty. It looks inappropriate, like he does dirty things after hours.
Don't tell anybody.
Do you like that? Come in, you dirty son of a bitch.
It's nice to have it changed up.
Now, producer Mike told me that you guys are even thinking about jumping on the cruise.
I would like to. I'm a little nervous. I've never been on a cruise.
What? I've been on a cruise. That's actually how I met producer Mike. We met on the Trailer Park Boys cruise.
Yeah, Jeremy cusses me every day because he wanted to go, and I was like,
Well, shit. I mean, you did miss a lot of good buzzes, but I think we'll do it again, especially if I can get old Lando Smiles out there. We'll have a whole fun suitcase to choose from.
Yeah.
We're really thinking about going, but I just wanted to chime in on poor old wheelchair Rick out there. I don't know if he's ever been raped in the ass, but he sure got one broke off in it on that fucking job.
I know, man. Don't you want to like what? Right, Buckland. Now, Buckland, this is a great person to talk to because you know about all this stuff. I mean, obviously, our family is strong, and you guys talk a lot. I know, but feel free to offer up any tips over there to Wheelchair Rick, what he should be doing. Have you ever seen the concrete inside the... I mean, that didn't even make visual sense. It looked dumb as hell.
I'm going to tell you what, he got one broke off in his fucking ass. Is about all I could say. But yeah.
I mean, am I dumb, Jeremy? I mean, is there a way that they pour concrete inside a frame like that?
I never seen no shit like that before in my fucking life.
I mean, typically, I guess, especially where he is up in the north, you would have built on top of the slab.
Well, no shit.
I mean, I don't even know what's holding the base of that wall up.
Fucking dirt.
And, I mean, if I heard him right, none of the 2x4s are treated. He's got a bunch of untreated wood. I mean, it's a matter of a year before the thing starts to just fold down on itself.
Lawsuit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I goes back to the old saying, Steve, you can't fix fucking stupid.
Yeah. I feel bad.
I do too, man. I hate that he got fucking raped like that. It just like pisses me off.
But man, don't you feel like there are so many people out there that will just do that?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous.
Why are I mean, I feel like, I mean, maybe I'm saying some hippie trippy shit, but if we were just simply better to each other as Americans, there wouldn't be so much goddamn chaos out there.
I agree.
I will agree. And Producer Mike, I hope the hell to see you on the cruise too. I'm trying to work it where I can do it.
Jeremy, I'm gonna actually bunk up with you guys. So get your shit together.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a shitty room too. Maybe I'll come stay in your room also.
Yeah,
maybe
Steve and I are gonna stay with you guys. So get a big room. Get the double bunk bed. The double bunk bed room.
Like I said, this ain't no celebrity type cruise thing. I'm being totally honest and transparent here. John Reap basically said, do you want to way to fucking go on a vacation and party with your fans? I went, yeah. And it's like, all right, well, I got this guy. Because, I mean, this boat is huge. I mean, there's probably going to be 10,000 fucking people on it, maybe 100 of us.
Yeah.
So it's not like by any means some highfalutin thing about me. It's really just, do you guys want to go cruise together?
Oh, yeah, man. Karaoke night is going to kick ass, man. Karaoke night is going to kick ass.
I've been to the Bahamas on a cruise before, and I've always promised to take her on a cruise, and that's the hell, man. This is a perfect opportunity, you know.
Oh yeah, now this is a real deal cruise, because there's a lot of bullshit cruises that go 2 nights, 3 days, and they barely go anywhere. And then even 5-day cruises. But this is 7
is almost too much. It really is. 7 is
7 days. I mean, this is as legit as you can get. The fucking boat is going to goddamn South America.
Honduras.
I know it.
Send lawyers, guns, and money.
That's what I'm talking about, Producer Mike. Fuck the Mexico part. I'm all about the Honduras part, man.
Yeah.
I want to go to see a Civil War.
Yeah. Now, if we can get Jay Marigigi, he can speak the language. He will probably scoop up like a nice Honduran lady.
No shit.
Yeah, because last time I went down to the Honduras, Jay, I had this girl I was trying to get in her pants, and she just kept saying, "Tu malo, tu malo, tu malo."
Can you hear me now? I had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, did you hear me?
Yeah, I heard everything you said.
Did you hear that? What that
Answer the
girl was
question.
saying to me? Tu malo. What was she saying?
Tu malo? That means you're mean. Like,
No,
you're trying
she was
to be
saying I was
nasty.
bad. I was dirty because I was trying to get in
yeah.
that booty.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to take Jay down to the goddamn fucking South America. Find him a bitch that'll fucking mind her orders. Whoa. This is a good time to pivot to the one and only crawl face in the crawl space. God damn it. Hell yeah. Taking fucking death rips. That's what I call them. Bring you right to the edge of fucking consciousness.
So, I was looking at the instruction manual the other day for this thing.
Fuck that.
And,
well, that's a jet stream, right?
Dude, I mean, all props to Hamilton Devices, but they make you sign something when you unwrap that says you won't suck on it. And I was like, nah, I'm sucking on it.
Well, I figured something out.
Okay.
There's nothing in the manual that says you cannot insert this into your favorite pastry and take a rip out of it.
What do you got? Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh shit!
Got some sort of fucking honey bun or something. Fucking strawberry jelly rips from the crawl face.
What is that thing? Is that what is it?
I got high.
Oh my god. Have you seen? I mean, can you fucking appreciate what we're bringing to you live on a Friday? This man just did a strawberry jelly rip. Through a oh, listen to the pump. That's a jet stream pump. Look at the smoke. God damn.
I just inhaled the crumb.
Somebody give fucking crawl space the Heimlich. Holy shit. God damn it. Let's bring everybody in. This is my favorite thing. Gives me something to look forward to hang out with real, regular people on a Friday. Live on YouTube. This is the Jessup Show podcast. You can be on it too. Look at this crew. Look at all these people. God damn it. It was so great to check in with Keith. Wasn't it? From Canada, producer Mike?
Once I figure out where I can unmute him, yeah, it was great.
Podcast.
There he
you can
is.
be on it too. Look at this crew.
Oh, and he's got
Look at all
some
these
reverb.
people.
Beautiful.
Now, who is... Oh, there you are, producer Mike. I can even see you in the mix. Good to see you.
I'm right here. Yeah, I'm there. Thanks.
Hello, everybody.
Fuck
Hey,
yeah.
Keith.
Any
Thanks
parting
for joining,
words
man.
from this beautiful group of people on a Friday? We got still sweating their dicks. We got the Tent Gang and Jay. Tent Gang, can you throw some love Jay Marigi's way? What do you think he should be doing this weekend?
What he should be doing or us?
Maybe you guys could get together and do some freaky shit together.
Shit. Maybe. Listen, I can also go off to Canada and go see Keith. Keith, let me know. Not that far away from you, buddy.
Yeah, fucking Keith will shove a Hot Wheels in your ass.
I bet he would.
Can't have Eddie's spot.
Listen, do I need a passport for this cruise or what? Before we do this
Man, that's a good sober digs question. I'm gonna have to find out if my
I do have my
DUI
enhanced
situation
license.
is gonna prohibit
I
me.
do have my enhanced license if that matters.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some paperwork or something.
Let me know. I would love to go with you.
Man, Jay, come on out. We're gonna set you up with some Honda and Hottie.
Hell yeah.
Have you ever had a Honda and Hottie? Okay, did he go?
Shit, I lost him.
Oh, we lost.
I can
We're
bring
gonna
it
have
back
to find out. We're gonna hold that question till next Friday. Producer Mike, what do we have left on deck? Walk us
I
through
tell you
it.
what. Why don't we go to? Let's go to Eddie first.
Okay.
Eddie is drinking. Oh, his water. All right, Eddie. Let's just put you right in the waiting room.
Eddie.
That's
okay. Good luck. Have a good weekend, Eddie.
The Bucklands are still drinking beer. Yeah.
Yeah. Cheers. The Bucklands and me have a lot more beer to drink on a Friday, producer Mike. We're just getting started.
Yeah.
Happy fucking Friday, Jay Morales, Eddie Weber, Mike, Steve Jessup, man.
Cheers. Good to be with you guys, the Bucklands, on a Friday. Love those people. They're great people.
Wheelchair Rick. Oh, we love Wheelchair Rick.
Wheelchair
with
Rick.
Professional setup and everything.
Yeah. Wheelchair Dick in his ass.
You know what? I waited for this shit all day so I could fucking speak my mind, and I appreciate you guys giving me the platform to do so.
You know what, Wheelchair Rick? We're all upset, and I would like to continue this. So now that we know that you're in fuckery land,
we're involved.
We want to know how you're going to get out of it. So please continue to update us on this bullshit situation that you're fighting. Okay.
Wheelchair Rick will definitely do that, and we've got Josh.
Look at this, Josh. Josh, you have landed in the final word position on a Friday, live here, 6/16/23. How do you feel? What's your final thoughts?
My final thoughts. First off, that's an honor. That's pretty cool. Thank you guys. I think I'm producer Mike. Yeah, I got you. I think I'm gonna do that cruise.
Yeah. Josh, I want to meet you so bad, buddy. I want you on that cruise. So let's figure this out. Right?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I say, I don't want to pressure anybody or feel like they're doing anything special for me. But what I do recognize is that it really would be nice to have a common meeting ground for everybody. And I mean, this is better than just meeting at producer Mike's apartment in Vegas, because I feel like there's a lot of weird shit that goes on there.
Yeah. It really isn't, everybody. There really isn't.
And I don't really want to subject all the regulars to all the sticky, smelly situations that are at producer Mike's apartment. No offense, producer Mike, but
no offense taken.
I feel like this ship will be a little nicer of a meeting grounds.
Well, like, I haven't treated myself too much except for like weed in the last 2 years. I flew to North Carolina to visit my Marine friend. By the way, justice for Daniel Penny, United States Marine Corps. But so I figured it would be kind of cool to hang out and meet everyone, meet you. You know, like I said, I'm one of the 22ers. So, you know, just hang out and fucking.
And that's what we're going to do for 7 goddamn days. And I don't know if I said this to Buckland. He said I always want to take his wife to the Bahamas. That's the first stop. Apparently, the Royal Caribbean owns a private island.
Yeah, they own an island or something.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's what they told me. They own their own island. It's the first stop, and it's like an adult playground, like an adult water park where you
like a Dave and Buster's times 48.
Right.
You know?
And I mean, you know we're going to get fucking lit up, twisted that fucking first day. I mean, everybody's going to be celebrating that they got there, that they made it, they're on the boat.
Right, yeah.
And we're just going to get fucked on that first fucking Bahama stop.
It's probably going to be my first cruise that I don't remember.
Well, I mean,
I love it.
It's a big ass boat. I've been on a couple of cruises, and this thing dwarfs it, I think. Now, if you're curious, if you go to my website, we've got a video up on the stevejessup.com tour page, and there's a video that shows the boat, the 10-foot slide, and the cities, and the fucking aqua theater, and all the shit that they got.
I looked at it. Yeah, it looks pretty fucking. It looks pretty sick, man. It looks pretty dope. Yes, epic. Yeah. And like it'd be a first for me. I get to meet you. I get to meet Mike. I get to meet
Love you,
Buckland,
Josh.
I
Love
get
you,
to
buddy.
meet Jay.
And again, I mean, especially if you're coming, we're gonna need Lando Smiles, the doctor in the neighborhood. where we're because they got like 9 neighborhoods, but we're gonna need a doctor on board, and Lando's fucking MD professional. You know what I'm saying?
I would like to, if we can have a section, if you can twist it and get like where we all are like together. I would like to.
I think that's what they're doing. By the way, Captain.
Now, see, that would be awesome, and I would be the Colonel for a night, and then I'd be Josh for,
You'd be the
I
Colonel.
want you to be Josh and the Colonel all the time, and
when the ladies are there and they're ready to service the Colonel.
Well, this is a Civil War cock. So at this point, if they would service me, I would be spitting out dust. Okay, so
Yeah, but I mean, Civil War dicks were clean.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Well, what Colonel Custer told me was that if you stick a piece of twig about yay big in your dick hole while you're fucking, you're less likely to to get fucking STDs. That's what I'm trying to say.
If you had a little bit of a stick in your dick?
Yeah. I was born with a speech impediment, so it kicks in. But yeah, put a stick in your dick.
Oh, man.
You'll be all right.
That brings back memories,
good stuff,
man.
Colonel.
Brings back memories. Good to see you, Colonel. I don't know if everybody knew this, but I was in a band in high school called Stick in the Dick. Uh-oh.
Colonel was something. Shit. Yeah, that was a finger spasm, Colonel. I apologize.
God damn it, you cut the Colonel off.
I cut the Colonel off again. I know.
Fucking
I'm sorry.
son of a bitch.
So you know what? I'm not going to put the hat on. I'm going to take the glasses off. I apologize, Colonel. I'm sorry.
Just, Producer Mike, he doesn't know what he's doing.
It's a tough job. You gave me a tough job. I got to think of things.
You got to do this. All that finger movement, I mean, that's going to make you a valuable player for the ladies on the cruise.
Cruise.
Producer Mike knows how to work the. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. I should have this up here. This is going to be a fun time. I can't wait for this.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically a party at the sea. If you want to come join us, please do. Now there is a way you can. Like I say, I really, honestly, literally do not get a dime for this, but it also tells Reap how many of my people have joined his cruise. So if you use if you want to book it, if you use the message that I came here because of Steve or Steve Jessup, promo code, whatever, just let them know that you're coming because of me. That'll tell John that it was worth having me join the crew, even though I don't make a fucking red cent off of it.
Absolutely. And I will say this. I am planning on doing a vacation as well. And if everyone has watched that video where, especially when William Lee, how do I refer to him? Do I call him Bill? Or is he Lee? William Lee. What is his, how do you refer to him?
WLM.
WLM. Yeah. Okay.
Classic.
I can dig that.
That's what's on his hankies.
Okay. So I actually wanted to go on this cruise because of I love cruising.
Because of WLM?
And to be honest, I actually didn't know who he was, and then watched this stuff. Love this guy.
Dude, that man's funny. He's funny. He's a professional comedian for his whole goddamn life.
Yep. And I'm going to admit this. I never saw him before, never knew who he was, saw him on the broadcast, then saw him to stand up, and it's funny. It's
man,
fun.
He's good. That's going to be great. And he's a drinker, too. I don't know if that came through in the show that we did, but he's going to be fucking tilted the entire trip.
Yep. I can't wait to go. I really can't wait to go.
Yeah, so this is in November. Plenty of time to think about it. But I don't know what they said. There's some sort of limit on the rooms or something like that. So I think as far as a deal goes, that might cut off. But even if you wait till the last minute, I'm sure you can still get on there with us. Check it out.
Thanks to our friends at Two Kings Glass as well, and hopefully we can get an update on the BBP on our next episode.
Yeah, man, I want to find out what's going on with that, and then also, I can't wait to hear what some of the regs are saying about, because I know when we talked to them, they were like, we got all these gifts. I'm like, that's fucking awesome, man.
Yep.
And so I'm excited to find out more about that. Good to see you, producer Mike, on a fucking Friday. Hell yeah. HamiltonDevices.com/Jessup hooks us up. Now that does throw a little money in our pocket, so we love that, and we appreciate you supporting our biggest and only sponsor. When we hit 500, we've got this PS1 going out. We're going to put everybody, all 500 subscribers, in a bucket, draw out a name, and one of you will take this PS1 from Hamilton Devices. Use that promo code if you want to just go ahead and get your shit on your own. That'll hook us up, and we'll stick that money in producer Mike's ass. Okay?
Fingers crossed.
Even if it's $2.50. Right in his butt. Okay? I will fly out to Vegas to shove it in nickel by nickel, if you know what I'm saying. Producer Mike, good to see you on Friday. God dang it.
You well, friends. Happy weekend, everybody.
Holy shit. God dang, Producer Mike, y'all. I love this. Anybody who makes it this far in the podcast or the show, truly the biggest heroes of all. God bless you. I hope you have a good weekend. Enjoy yourself. Like I said at the top of the show, all this bullshit in your life, this chaos, these problems that you have, are they really? Because like me, I'm breathing. Dick's still getting hard. Probably gonna put it in something this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Right, Silver Dicks? Am I right? And if I can check those fucking boxes, then all that other shit can just wait. So go enjoy your weekend. If you're breathing, you good. God bless you guys. We'll see you next weekend right here, Friday, 4/20, live on the Jessup Show podcast channel. And like I say, if you're just listening to these shows, we now have video on Spotify. Fuck yeah. Good job, Silver Dicks. We'll see you guys next Friday. Pickle in the juices. Fucking sticky icky. Pickle in the juices.
Been a long hard week of working.
Fuck yeah.
Tired my fingers bleed.
Yeah.
Been a long hard week of working.
I need a goddamn phone.
Tired my fingers bleed. 4:20 on Friday. I know what I need. There's whiskey and women.
Hell yeah.
And a little weed.
A little fucking weed. Jay Morales!
Riding with my gun.
Cheers to Jay.
It's 2 a.m. in the morning. Riding with my gun.
God damn it, where's that blunt?
Kind of what y'all driving. Cops will ruin our buzz. It's whiskey and women. We just come. And run-ins with the po-po. My wrist have been black and blue. And run-ins with the po-po. My wrist have been black and blue. I ain't got time for that stuff. I got shit to do. Sticky icky too.
was it. Call it a night.